Steve, what about Washington at Dallas here, 47.5?
Yeah, this also feels like it could be a nice under in this one here. Like that Washington offensive line against the Eagles last night, they were just getting tossed all over the place. Now they're facing a good pass rushing team with the Cowboys. Washington only managed 20 points in their last game. That was with Heineke under center too as well. This just feels a little bit too high for me. Cowboys are, haven't been doing anything much offensively either. I have no issue that they're going to get back on track here, but they're not exactly lighting up the scoreboard either. 47.5 points given the under of this one.
Jeff, which direction you going in?
I can't believe this total's this high. Like, I honestly, I do not know. I feel like I'm missing something. Like, did Washington, hire a new OC or get, a new offensive line like Pearce said? No, this one is a great under. Washington got off to a hot start last week against Philly, who just looked a little bit nervous. And then they basically did nothing the entire game. It's a team that we've mentioned this the last 3 weeks. They're one of the worst in the red zone in the league. And now they're going up against a better defense this week in Dallas. The worry here is Dallas puts up 30 points, but I don't even think you need to worry about that because you're still asking Washington against a really good Dallas defense to score 17 plus points. Both these teams have trended towards the under this year as well. They're both, 6 and 8 hitting overs. So they're obviously got a losing record to the overs. I don't know why you'd want to take on this high a total to go over here. I think this one will come down in the week, and I think this one makes for a really good early week target for your totals to go under on.
Pearce, is this an early week target for a total you want to hammer the under on?
Yeah, we'll keep hammering the under on Washington. They're going to be healthier this week. No doubt that the COVID injuries and the other injuries really hurt that team, especially the offensive line. I believe one of their starters was a full-size plus male model. To give you an idea
nice.
Of some of the people that were playing for Washington last week. They're healthier, but even when they're healthy, like Jeff mentioned, they don't score touchdowns. We just saw this matchup a couple weeks ago, and Washington couldn't score against Dallas, and Dallas couldn't score against Washington. Dallas has a pretty good defense. They've only allowed, 20 points or fewer in 5 of the last 6 games. I think the injuries are finally catching up with Washington. Their defense will still put up a fight. But again, I don't really buy into Dallas yet. They haven't turned it on, so I don't see them turning it on yet this week either. So give me the under.